This is Dave's Had Enough 187. This is a video to do with, is it the hardware or is it Nintendo? And another video from Dave. And yeah, pretty much I haven't got to do a video lately. I tried the other day to do this video and I couldn't get it out. Just a lot going on. I got a lot on my mind. I just got some crazy shit going on that I didn't expect was going to happen. Eventually I'll tell you guys. I'm just not really ready to talk about it in a video. I'm hoping some good comes out of it, like something gets better with the situation. It just seems like it's getting worse, to be honest with you. So yeah, I haven't really got to do any videos. I tried to do this video the other day, but I just didn't like how it came out, so it is what it is. This might be a long video. Sorry for that. Lately, I've been having some videos that were long. I don't mean it to be, but I just haven't been able to do videos, so I want to mention a lot in the video when I get a chance to do it. I'm going to try to do this video tonight, and there's another one that I do want to talk about because there's something that's really bothering me with DLC that I want to address. Other than that, I want to give a special thanks to you guys. I've been meaning to say it. Thank you. I'm over 400 subscribers now. I meant to do a 400 subscriber video. I never thought I'd get there for what I do. I just click the video on, give you my opinion, call it a day, whether I'm talking about video games, mostly movies, TV shows, you know, I do the podcast, but I never thought that this channel would get there, and I really do appreciate it. You guys are great. Thank you for sticking around, everybody that's subscribed, and even to the people that view my videos that just watch them to hit the dislike button, or, you know, write a shitty comment in there and bitch about my opinion. Thank you guys. A view is a view. Other than that, I want to give a special thanks to Black Bond. He recently gave me a shout out in one of his videos. I've been meaning to mention this. Thank you, man. I've been watching your channel for a while now, ever since I came on YouTube. I usually watch your channel a lot. You know, I haven't seen it. I don't watch all your videos, but I do watch your videos. You know, I try to watch everybody. I am subscribed to 500 and something people, so I can't see everybody's video. But I've tried to comment on your channel in the past, like before this whole Google Hangouts thing changed. I mean, not Google Hangouts, Google Plus. I tried to comment before that, and it said I was blocked from your channel. I never did anything to get blocked, so I don't understand that. Somebody at the time said it might have been a glitch in the system of YouTube. So after that happened, I never tried to comment again. I just watched your videos and liked them and called it a day. So yeah, I appreciate the shout out, man. It really means a lot. You know, it is what it is. That's the best I can say. I'm gonna leave Black Bond's I can't even speak today. Black Bond's channel in the description. Please check him out. I'm sure you all know who Black Bond is. Everybody knows who Black Bond is, but if you don't, the link is in the description. Check him out. It's a great channel. I like his his whole gaming outlook, whole outlook on gaming. It's great. I think the guy's got a really good channel. He deserves all the subscribers he's got. He's got a great opinion. And, some people hate it. I don't know why. I have some people that I support that don't like your opinion. And I think you make a lot of sense when it comes to Nintendo. And you showed off all your Nintendo shit. Obviously, you play Nintendo games. And I don't understand it why people say he's not a Nintendo fan. That's bullshit. They're just mad because you bring some fucking sense to the table, you make sense, and it just ain't benefiting, towards the Nintendo crowd and cheering them up. It's actually pointing out some shit that's wrong with the fucking company, which a lot of us need to start doing, because Nintendo is in the wrong with what they're doing with the Wii U and as a company from what they used to be. They're treating the fucking, their fucking fans like garbage, and you got some idiots on here actually supporting that shit, and it's fucking sad. But yeah, thank you, Black Bond. I really do appreciate it. Other than that, is it the hardware or is it Nintendo? Alright, if somebody was to ask me that question, what's the problem? Is it, the hardware or is it Nintendo? I would have to say it's Nintendo. I don't necessarily think it's the hardware, because, when it comes to, like, shit that Nintendo actually came out and said, hey, this is, more third party, cater to the hardcore gamer, better online, they lied to us. They didn't give us any of that, and, and people sit here and bitch and moan and they say, we don't want party chat, or we want party chat, they're all crying over, some people don't want it, some people want it. But when you look at games like Black Ops 2 and Monster Hunter 3, those games do have voice chat and stuff. So it's not that this console can't do that. It's just Nintendo don't want to do it. You know, Nintendo's not doing a lot of stuff that they promised us with this console. So I don't think it's the hardware. I don't think it's the hardware is not, you know, capable of doing that stuff, because I think it is, because we've seen it in games like Black Ops 2 and Monster Hunter 3. And, you know, I just think it's Nintendo not wanting to do this shit. You know, even when, you know, Super Mario 3D World came out, and I think it was Miyamoto said that they couldn't do an online experience with that game because it would ruin the game. You know, I think that's bullshit. You know, I think they could have done it, but, you know, they're lazy, too. I think that's a big thing, too. I think they just want to keep giving you the same shit over and over and never really step outside their little box that they're in, that they keep giving you. You know, they stay in that box. They don't want to venture out of that. You know, I think if they did venture out of that, you might see situations like what we're seeing with other companies that have like broken online and shit, you know, but they're learning those other companies and fixing that. You might have not the greatest online at first, but they fix it. Nintendo's not even wanting to attempt online. Who knows? They might do it great where they might not have any problems, but they're not even wanting to try, you know. So, I mean, I think it's the company. I think the company's stuck in its ways and they don't want to change. And it's mainly when it comes to management, you know, the higher ups. They need to get them out of office. Like, they need to fucking get rid of Iwata, like Black Bond said, many other people. And like The Real Gamer was going on recently, how they need to, you know, just have Miyamoto retire. The guy's done some great shit, but these guys are just stuck in their old ways, you know. They don't want to adapt to new gaming. They don't want to do anything. And, you know, it's really funny when, you know, Nintendo really has this mindset that they're at the top of the industry when it's third party. Third party's at the top of the industry. Third party don't need Nintendo. Nintendo needs third party, you know? So, it's just funny how Nintendo's stuck in that mindset like they're top dog. You know, they're the top of the food chain when really third party is. And they need to be over there, you know, sucking third party's dick and doing whatever they can to get them on this console or their next one, or they're going to be in the same boat as they are right now with the Wii U. You know, they don't advertise for the damn thing, and that's all the company's problem, you know. We don't have online, you know, voice chat or none of that. That's all the company's problem. I don't think it's a hardware problem because we've seen voice chat. I think it can do all that. It's just they don't want it to. You mean to tell me you got the PS3 and Xbox 360 that can do all this voice chat shit, and then you got the Wii U that can't do it? You got, like Black Bond said, you have, you know, the game Halo 2 on the original Xbox. How old is that game? And now is able to do, you know, in-game voice chat, and you can't even get that on a game like Splatoon? I mean, I don't think it's the hardware. I don't think it's this doing it. I think it's fucking Nintendo. They don't want to do it because they're stuck in their old-ass ways. But yeah, when somebody asks me, is it the, you know, the hardware or is it Nintendo? I think it's Nintendo. I think they're stuck in their ways, and that's why you got a fan base that is getting smaller and smaller every generation. Like I said in many videos, if you look from the NES and go to the Wii U and take the Wii out of the equation, because we all know why everybody bought the Wii, and then they bought it for a week and threw it up in their closet. You know, you look at the NES, go Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube. Every generation they're selling less and less in their like lifetime sales of that unit, and it's getting smaller and smaller. The Nintendo crowd for home consoles is almost extinct. Just think of that. They're dwindling away while Sony and Microsoft, you know, they're getting bigger. You know, they had, if you look at the PS1 when that came out, you had the PS1 had 104.25 million, you know, units sold. Then you have the PS2, which is 157.68 million units sold. And then in the, you know, the PS3 era, it went 84.82 million. But that was just, you know, it's still good. You know what I'm saying? You know, now you got this console, PS4, that they're predicting that is possibly going to outsell the PS2, you know. But you can still see the crowds even still there with the PS3, because the Xbox 360 according to the Wikipedia, I'm going by that, the 360 did 84.53 units sold in its lifetime. I don't know how correct, some of this shit ain't correct or whatever, but it's close, But even with the Xbox, the original one, you had 24.65 million units sold, and then it went up to 84.53 million units sold. The 360. They're getting more people. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo's going from the NES where it had 61.91 million units sold, then the Super Nintendo is 49.10 million units sold. Then it goes to N64 with 32.93 million units sold. Then the GameCube, 21.74 million units sold. And then the Wii, it went up to 101 million 101.17 million units sold. And then, but that's the Wii. Like I said, take that out of the equation. Look what it's been doing. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you follow me? The fan base is dwindling, And sorry for this video too. I'm doing it. I'm very tired, and I want to get these videos out because I have the time. But you get my point. You get what I'm saying. It's not good. I think sooner or later, the Nintendo home console market, the fans are going to be extinct. There's going to be very few of you, if not any. It's getting to the point where I don't even care for their home console anymore. I like the Wii U, but they're just not offering enough on this console. I believe, like that one video I left links in the description to, one of my last videos I did about Base Video, when he said, he don't want to go out and buy a home console from, Nintendo, or it's just like, why do we have to go buy a home console when they could just go third party and they could save the company money having to develop for a console pretty much, and saving us money, having to go out and buy a home console where we could just, play on the other console that is actually offering third party and get our Nintendo games there, and have, whether you like Sony or Microsoft, get their exclusives. It's like a win-win for both, and instead we have to buy a console that barely gets any support just for Nintendo exclusives that really aren't that great anymore. When you really think about it, is Mario all cracked up to what he used to be? Is Donkey Kong all cracked up to what it used to be? Is Zelda all cracked up to what it used to be anymore? Those games are still pretty much the same games. Link still does not even talk. I could see if they were, doing different things. I think if these games were on, like, the PS4 and, they actually went all out, with the game and the graphics, I think it'd be kind of cool, and did all kinds of other stuff, which, with the Wii U, they can do that stuff, but they just don't really want to. It'd actually be cool to see a Nintendo game on a PS4 with, next-gen graphics instead of looking at it, I'm just saying this. I'm not saying that Nintendo can't go out and make a console like that, and their next one might be powerful, but it would be cool to. I wouldn't have a problem playing Mario on the fucking PS4. You gotta think of the same thing. You got people back in the day that used to play Sega Genesis and would never want to see Sega on a Nintendo console. They said that would never happen. You got people saying, "Oh, well, I don't want Mario, I don't want to see him on Sony or Microsoft." Well, we said the same. A lot of people said the same thing with Sega, and look what happened with Sonic. He's on fucking Nintendo's console. Just saying. I seen in that video response that I don't want to. I'm not attacking Twilight Bites or anything, but he said in his video he did a response to Base Video's video. What that guy's name? I don't know if I'm saying it correct. He said in his video, he don't think that, Nintendo games would do well on the other consoles if Nintendo went third party. That's bullshit. They'd be on multiple consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One, and I'm sure, people would buy those consoles to play Nintendo games if they had if they didn't have the option of the Wii U or any other Nintendo home console. And I'm sure a lot of the, Sony gamers and Microsoft gamers that used to be Nintendo fans went to Sony and Microsoft and gave up Nintendo because they don't want to go out and buy a fucking console just for, Nintendo exclusives, and they'd be more than happy to buy Nintendo games on, they might get that audience back that they lost years ago. Just saying. So with Twilight Bite's statement that, Nintendo games wouldn't sell well on, you know, a Sony or Microsoft platform. Get the hell out of here, dude. You're out of that. You're out of this world with some of the statements you say. You know, like when you said Splatoon was, you know, graphically on par with Infamous Second Son. Come on, man. Are you playing? You know, like how like Nintendo fans tell me when I say shit, am I trolling when I'm really talking about shit? Are you trolling with that statement? Just saying. Alright, that's my video. Sorry for the long video, and sorry, you know, I am tired making this video. Sorry if I said anything that was out of, you know, order or whatever. I'm just tired, and I'm going to try to get this other video out. I got more videos to come, but tell me in the comment section, do you think it's the hardware, or do you think it's Nintendo? And thank you, YouTube. More videos to come.